Jardine, will you get up? It's 6:30. Come.
Talk about a laugh of pure evil. I just want to sleep. Anyway, how are we all keeping, folks? Alrighty then, today is a decent bloody day. We're going to be doing a mountain pass, we're doing Blacksod. Of course, like always, we'll take you with us and we hope you enjoy. I tell you what, I need to get my nails done when I go home.
Oh yeah, you really need a manicure. Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah, I'd have to get a manicure.
You know yourself.
Yeah, I'd have. And there, I go in behind you. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Beautiful morning.
Unreal. Absolute unreal.
Class out there.
Breakfast of Champions. Well, we're not stopping until tonight, so get it in you.
I'm ready, girlie.
So, first port of call this morning, we are heading to Blacksod Lighthouse. A couple of things have happened at Blacksod Lighthouse as well. So, it was constructed in 1864. Excuse me. But it's most famous for being the location where the recommendation came to postpone the Normandy landings. So D-Day was originally scheduled to commence on the 5th of June 1944, but a report came from Maureen and Ted Sweeney, who was Blacksod's lighthouse keepers at the time, of like oncoming really bad weather, which caused the General Eisenhower to delay the invasion until the 6th of June in 1944. So it delayed it a day.
That's a good wee drive first thing in the morning. Stop talking, I need them slow-mo action.
Now, most recently, there was a helicopter crash on the 14th of March in 2017, where all the crew members were killed when a helicopter crashed into the sea while supporting a rescue operation. Now, if you look online, the souls, there was 4, but if you look at the plaque on the lighthouse, there is 5. So it's Captain Dara Fitzpatrick, Chief Pilot Mark Duffy, winch operator Paul Ormsby, and the winchman Kieran Smith. And on the plaque, there's Catriona Lucas as well. What a friggin' morning. I swear, this is maybe 9:30 in the morning. The sky was just clear. Oh, we got such a good few days. Anyway, we are now going to head our wee selves right down to Westport. Because why not? Might as well.
When we go around this corner, we get in the left hand lane. Easy peasy.
Wait till you see this. We pulled up here in Westport. You'll see the fella in yellow. He looked at Daddy like he had 3 heads. Daddy asked him if he could move, please. And he was just like, just ignored him. And then he turned around and was like, oh Jesus, sure you can just throw your bike in there. No, you can't. Move! sorry, you know what? I'm not going to get carried away. Going up another wee bit, Daddy, will you? Just a wee bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Common sense isn't common, Daddy. First stop, and we're getting our list ready for heading away.
We're getting our hit before we go to the mountain pass.
Do you know what this fucking get? What this get just did? He forgot I wasn't the dog, and the dog's command to be let loose is free. But we went to the junction, and this get said to me, "Alright, carrying free."
That means come out behind me.
Oh, cheeky get. Thank you. I wouldn't mind. That's not his first time doing it either. Oh no, I've caught him doing it a couple of times. Anyway, next we're doing the Sheeffry Pass. This is a pass that's honestly really overlooked just because it's not really mentioned in a lot of maps or any of that sort of crack, like touring stuff. And it's not really on the Wide Atlantic Way either. But if you can, do it. Trust me. Come here. Anywhere we take is our show, it's because it's worth showing. Put it that way. So this Sheeffry Pass, it overlooks the Doolough Valley. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. And it ends down at the Killary Fjord between the Doolough Valley, which is the Famine Road, and Leenane as well. It is class.
Give it your best smile there now, missus. A wee wave. Oh, unbelievable up here, man. Absolutely class. Yeah, and there's every bit of scenic on ahead on down. It's absolutely class.
Oh yeah.
Well, missus, were you here before?
Bring all the technology. No, haven't been here before.
Where do you see this here? This is class.
Och, Daddy.
Oh, this is unbelievable, I'm telling you.
Oh, what's the language?
That is something else. Huh? Yeah? Beautiful part of the world, boy. That class or what? Huh?
It's just lovely and warm, oh god.
Oh, if it roasts you up here, you can fry an egg in them stones.
Oh, yeah.
We're not used to this yet.
Nope. Love it though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to think. Daddy put his foot down on the tarmac.
The fucking car's melting.
It's melted.
That's 24 degrees here today. Charlie, don't
Holy shit.
stay away from the fucking anchor.
So this on the right is the Calary Fjord Harbour. You will see it again because we actually do like a big loop. We are going to do now. We head into Leenane. We loop back to Westport because then we're going to drive out towards Louisburg and take it through the Doolough Valley that way. There was a lot of, what would you call it? Back and forth, a lot of wiggly driving sort of thing to try and get it in one video, if that makes sense. But actually it didn't make sense. I just heard it out loud. You know what? Sit back and enjoy. You'll love the views. That's the Asla Falls there on the left hand side. We didn't stop just because this was the height of like warm weather. There was actually, the waterfalls weren't even going, so there's nothing to show you, so we decided, frig it, plow on. Yeah. Oh, careful there.
It's not a row of stones in the tar.
Oh yeah.
So this here is the National Famine Memorial. It's on your way from Westport heading out to Louisburg, and it's on the right hand side of the road. It's just across from where people would go to Crowpatrick to climb it, and I'm pretty sure I have it in here somewhere. There she is. And on top of Crowpatrick you can actually see a teeny weeny chapel. I wouldn't climb it for a pension, but a lot of people enjoy it. But this is a memorial commemorating the Great Famine between 1845 and 1849. It was actually designed by a Dublin man called John Behan. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. And it shows pretty much a coffin ship. So there's skeletons interwoven as like through the sails there, symbolising the many Irish immigrants that didn't survive their journey. If you've never heard the term coffin ship, it's essentially a slang term, what they used to call the ships, because that is pretty much what they arrived as, massive coffins. The amount of people, women, children that used to die in these ships was colossal, hence why they call them the coffin ships. Now, in light of the famine theme, we are going to continue it by bringing you next to Doolough Valley, which is also known as the Famine Road. This drive, so before we even get there, the drive itself though is beautiful, as you can see. And again, we are so friggin' lucky we hit great weather. Well, no, that's not lucky. We don't leave unless there's good weather. So folks, leading up to the Doolough Valley here, I'm going to read to you exactly what is written on the Mayo Council website because it just puts it into words perfectly. The famine walk commemorates a tragedy that occurred during the height of the terrible famine in the years of 1845 to 1849 in Ireland. In early spring of 1847, almost 400 starving adults, children, walked 10 miles from Louisburg to Doolough in search of board of guardians who were meant to meet them in the Delphi Lodge. They had been given this direction from the relieving officer in Louisburg as they sought food or a ticket to the workhouse. Needless to say, many of them perished on the return journey from fatigue, exhaustion, from hunger, everything that took hold of them. And some of those that had energy to start the journey back to Louisburg were actually swept into the lake when heavy squalls hit. You imagine, folks, this had no road here. These people had very little clothes, no shoes. It is honestly heartbreaking. And the children that would have been on this as well. It's as beautiful as the scenery is, it's a very sad history here, which is why they call this the Famine Road. Sometimes it's difficult to think of how sad of a history it is here because it is so beautiful.
You're loving it out. Come on up here. Get a picture out there.
It's that to commemorate the hungry poor who walked here in 1849 and walked the third world today. Oh, and who walked the third world today? Freedom for South Africa in 94. How can men feel themselves honoured by the humiliation of other fellow beings? It's very good.
This is an extremely horrible road.
Yeah. Don't quote me on this, but I know that there's a plaque. There was somewhere I seen this. Obviously, you cannot find this online. But apparently, when people did eventually get to the Delphi Lodge, looking for food and shelter, I believe the officers that were there had to stop eating their lunch to go out to them and tell them, sorry, turn back, go back the way you came. It actually would infuriate any normal person. Like, it's ridiculous. And again, where this is, you imagine the rain, the sludge, everything they would have had to walk through. Do you know what? You get what I'm putting down. It's friggin' sad, and the more you think about it, it will make you sadder and angry. But anyway, that's the history behind it. But the view, you cannot beat this. This road is incredible. Myself, my dad, my mum have done this road many times between the bikes, cars, campers, you name it. It is stunning. On a lighter note, when me and Daddy did this, we forgot there was people walking. So normally there's no one walking on this road, there never is, but they were doing the walk for Gaza, and I don't even know where they began, but they ended up in Louisburg, miles up the road. Like, that's a big walk. And I wouldn't even mind later on myself and Dad end up in a pub, and half of them ended up in the pub too with their tongues hanging out. That walk is massive, folks. I don't even think you understand, and that's assuming this started in Leenane. I don't even know where they began, but anyway, next up we are going to go through Leenane. Just there on the left, that's where we came out of from the Sheeffry Pass. Where is it? Is it? Yeah, there. So that's where we came down. And then, so this is the second time we've been on this stretch of road. And if you are doing this road, do not let it fool you. You think you've got to the end, and it just keeps going. It's ridiculous. Because you're going around that Killary Fjord, there's a lot more to it than you think, I promise you. Now, this is us coming into Leenane now. We didn't stop, we did just drive through, but For those of you that don't know, Milan is the location. Do you remember the film The Field with the Bull McCabe? This is where it was filmed, and the field was somewhere up there to the left. That second pub to the left there, they have a picture of the Bull McCabe framed, hanging above the fireplace. Anyway, next up we're heading to the Calary Fjord viewpoint, excuse me. Now, Calary Fjord is supposed to be Ireland's only fjord, but there is arguments, however, that there is another two, which is Carlingford Lough and Lough Swilly, but that's an argument for other people. I couldn't care less. The story behind this as well, it's also named as the Devil's Pass. So according to legend, the devil created this pass by dragging Saint Roch over the mountains on a chain. There you go. Also, if you don't know what a fjord is a long, narrow sea inlet with steep sides or cliffs at the side that's been created by a glacier. So, learn something new every day. Last stop of the day, you're going to see her over there. That, my friends, is Kylemore Abbey. It is deadly. Go to it. It's also home of the Benedictine nuns. But of course, the abbey itself is massive. It's huge. It's got the abbey, the Victorian stone wall gardens. It's got a neo-Gothic church. It's got a restaurant. You can do walks and trails around it. And of course, there's a shop. Almost everything in that shop is handmade by the nuns, from the products grown or reared around the abbey, like their soap and lotions and jams and sauces and honey and whatever else you have.
Yeah, some odd. I don't know if you can see it or not, Charlie.
Oh, is that the wee...
There's
There's a wee cross up
statue
there
up
somewhere.
the mountain.
And people go up there in their bare feet for the crack.
You can go on ahead this time. I'll hold your coat.
So we're in Kylemore Abbey now. And
It is some odd.
on this whole day. This is the hottest day of the year.
She is just hot.
It was 20 what did you say?
Four and a half. I record 24 and a half today on that bike.
I can hear people abroad laughing. I know that that's fucking hot for us. Like, we don't do that.
It's hot. Hot for us. Yeah.
Hot for us.
And saying that with a couple of good mileage,
We've done
some real good footage.
serious miles today, and we've done some seriously good footage. Yeah.
And she wouldn't turn her camera off. She's not on that chip.
Do you know what? You keep on going because I've got you recorded of me telling you not to turn it on, and you turn it on anyway.
My chip's empty. I have no other one with me.
This could be a course scarce ending. This could be a very sudden ending.
I'm not going to go into the history of the abbey because honestly it's massive. You can just read it up yourself. But what I will say is that the church that's on the ground was built, it has marble pillars in it from the 4 regions of Ireland. So you have green from Connemara, there's black from Kilkenny, red from Cork and white from Tyrone. But I'm pretty sure it's actually from Armagh. Don't quote me, but I'm nearly sure. Don't worry, we didn't, because we didn't want to die. But that's us heading back to Lewisburg now, and we are staying in the Westview accommodation. Folks, it was clean, it was tidy, I have no complaints, but it is definitely not suitable for bikes. Only we got talking to our wee neighbour next door who allowed us to park in her drive. We had nowhere to put the bikes, so it's not exactly bike friendly, but a lovely wee spot though. He's in the loo. So why am I whispering? He was in the loo. So I just showed you our room. It was just a wee triple room. Like I said, clean, tidy, no complaints, very comfortable. But yeah, just not a great spot for parking the bikes. Hello. So this is in Lewisburg. This is where we're staying for the night. And this chip shop, we've been here many times before, and the grub is great. So that's us for a wee while.
You're right, it's not take much rock on the night either.
No.
We done a lot of stuff today.
I know.
A lot of stuff today.
Right.
And there's still a bit more to go
Yes.
tomorrow.
Loads. We'll chat to you tomorrow. Happy?
See the bacon. Fucking hell.
We accidentally fell into the pond.
We just rolled into it.
Nice. Sláinte.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yay. There we go.
This iron motor bacon is a tough hard job, but look at somebody has to do
You're
it.
so full of crap.